Ōtautahi Creative Spaces, Morton.
Kia ora koutou. I'm here on behalf of our mental health and arts community. We have 4 key points. One is the importance of activating Toi Ōtautahi, the Christchurch Arts Strategy. 2, properties for disposal. We desperately need premises. 3, strengthening communities funding. Please don't cut it. And 4, Christchurch Art Gallery, don't cut their budget. So, Toi Ōtautahi, Hau Ora or Health is one of the 4 po of the arts strategy, and we really think Christchurch has got the potential to lead the country in arts and health. The strategy, to implement it, it needs bold action and it needs leadership from council. We have some fabulous staff within council. I'm proposing that we also need a budget to support the implementation of that strategy. We are activating it ourselves. We are developing a relationship with Pegasus Health and looking at arts on prescription, but we do believe the council has a critical role to play. One of the key ways that the council can activate the arts strategy is providing space for arts organisations who need it. So we have a really amazing dilemma. We've way outgrown our premises. The Phillipstown Hub lease ends at the end of this year, and we've received nearly $500,000 investment through the Ministry of Culture and Heritage. We can't use any of that on premises, and we need a home base to operate from. So our vision is for a centre of creative wellbeing in Christchurch. A place for both creativity for the community and a place to support the arts and mental health or arts and health sector in Christchurch. There's a lot of other people operating in this space. The CSO working with people with dementia, Canterbrainers Choir, Whakaropo Carving Centre, The Orchard, Drug Arm and so on. So we have lots of friends and relations. Imagine bringing them together under one space, and 5 Rolleston Ave would be the perfect place to do this. Within the botanical space of the Botanical Gardens, the Art Gallery and the Art Centre. So really we ask to have a conversation about that when you're ready. Strengthening... Oh, thank you. Strengthening communities funding is really important to us. We rely on the very generous contribution we receive for core operating costs. We disagree with it being reduced. We understand that there's been a review and that there was to be consultation, and we think that that hasn't yet been made public. We look forward to that because we do think that it could be more strategic and more targeted. And potentially there could be arts and health funding ring-fenced within that fund. With Christchurch Art Gallery, we have a very good relationship with them. We disagree with the cuts that are proposed to public programs. We also think that there is the potential for the Art Gallery to partner with organisations like ours so that the Art Gallery is available and accessible to more diverse communities. So a museums on prescription type partnership will increase the diversity of people who visit the gallery. Recently we took a group there, and one person, a Māori woman in her 50s, who'd lived in Christchurch for 30 years, had never been to the gallery. She said, "I didn't think there was anything there for me." Coming on a group visit with us opened up a world of taonga that she will go back and visit herself. So we have begun a conversation with the gallery about this, and we believe there's a really important role for cultural institutions like the gallery to play with the well-being of people of Christchurch. Thank you.
Questions? Sarah?
Thank you. And have you talked to, you've talked to a range of different organisations potentially about working together in Rolleston House, is that right?
We've started those conversations. I would say they're at the early stages, but there's definitely a desire to build a stronger network between arts and health organisations in Christchurch, and being co-located would really help that.
Yeah, and so you'd like us to take it off the sale list and have a conversation?
Yes,
yep.
Please.
Thanks.
Yeah, and if there are any other premises, we didn't have a really good look before we made our short submission about the other premises up for disposal. Yeah. So if there are any other ideally centrally located premises that
I think that's the only kind of central similar one.
I think you know, it's probably premature to say take it off the list. It's actually establishing whether it's an appropriate venue, and I think that's why we can facilitate that conversation ahead of our consideration of the LTP. So we'll definitely do that. And what you're saying is that are there any other properties that could be considered in that context as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. All right. Thank you very much.
Thanks so much.
Perfect. Littleton Historical